小咪，你知道我们今天要讲什么故事吗？白鹤报恩，对 ，The Crane Girl， 她就是一只白鹤变成的女孩哦。她其实是一个一只鹤，白鹤报恩的 Crane Girl。我们来看一下吧。
她几次死
From the darkness, an animal's sudden cry, its fear and mine. Yasuhiro dropped his armload of firewood to follow the sound across the sharp buckwheat stubble of the landlord's field. He almost stepped on the crane, nearly invisible where it lay in the snow. A trap held one foot, but the crane looked unharmed. As Yasuhiro kneeled, the bird closed its eyes and shuddered. Yasuhiro clicked his tongue to calm the bird. I'm not here to hurt you. 他应该就是那个男子的 Yasuhiro， 他想要救这只被捕兽器捕到的鹤哦。When the bird stood up, it was as tall as Yasuhiro. He stroked the soft feathers on its long neck with his fingertips, and the bird gently pressed the red top of its head against Yasuhiro's face. The crane's head against my cheek, how warm it was. The crane suddenly turned away, began running, and took flight over the wintry hills. Yasuhiro watched until the bird was a pale speck against the dark sky. Then he picked up the firewood his father had sent him for and hurried home. The next night, someone knocked on the door. Yasuhiro opened it and found a girl standing there, pale and shivering, tears frozen on her cheeks. Please, she said, bowing, I have no home and nothing to eat. May I stay here with you? I will help with chores. I won't be any trouble. Yasuhiro led her to the warmth of the hearth. Father will decide whether you can stay. 哦，所以突然出现了一个女孩，你觉得她是谁？Yasuhiro's father, Ryota, got up and bowed. We are not rich like others in town, but you are welcome here as long as you work hard. If you are lazy or steal from me, you cannot stay. Do you agree to that? Yes, sir, the girl said, and bowed again. Thank you. You may call me Hiroko. Yasuhiro and Hiroko became friends. They shared their chores and spent their time together. Springtime ran. I teach her games everyone else knows. 哇，他们俩变好朋友了耶，真好。Each morning, Ryota walked to town looking for work, unloading boats or carrying heavy baskets. He returned in the evening, usually with a fish or noodles. But when he couldn't find work, he came home with only his sadness, crying the name of Yasuhiro's mother. Mother died when I was young, Yasuhiro whispered to Hiroko. One of those nights, father says she wove the finest kimono silk on the whole island. We still have her loom and thread. But father had to sell all the fabric she made, except my scarf. Oh, Yasu, it's so beautiful, Hiroko said as she stroked the soft fabric. The next day, Hiroko bowed to Ryota If it would please you, Ryota-san, I will weave silk for you. It will bring a good price in the market. I have but one request. Neither you nor Yasuhiro must open the door or look at me while I am weaving. No matter how long I might take, do you agree to that? Yasuhiro and Ryota nodded and said yes. Then I will weave for you. She took the bowl of rice and bean sprouts that Yasuhiro offered and closed the door. My wife's loom, pounding off my own heart behind the door. The loom sounded all that night and the next day. Only after dinner did it fall silent. When Hiroko finally opened the door, she was carrying a bolt of cloth as light as a summer breeze. White silk speckled with black, tracks of winter birds. 你看好漂亮哦，它织出来的那个丝绸。A merchant bought the silk for as much gold as Ryota could earn in 5 months. Heavy sack of coins, why should I beg for work? Now Ryota often slept late. By the time he walked to the village, there was no work left. Instead, he sat with the merchants in the warm sun, eating and drinking all afternoon. The gold was gone in just 3 months. 所以他开始变得懒惰了。懒惰的下场就是没有东西可以吃。So again, Hiroko closed the door to weave, taking with her a bowl and tofu and ginger that Yasuhiro had prepared for her. This time, the girl spent 2 full days with the loom. The fabric was even finer than before. Weightless silk, her trembling hands and tired eyes. A merchant paid so much that Ryota stopped even trying to look for work. He went to town only to sit by the docks with the merchants, and bolts of the fine silk he would weave for them. Cup by cup, his father swallowed all the money. 哦，他开始变酒鬼，他开始酗酒了，你看到吗？他在喝酒。他在这里啊，他开始酗酒，然后都不工作，真的很糟糕。In a few months, all the gold was spent again. More cloth, demanded Ryota. Hiroko looked down at the floor. I am still 2 weak, sir. Next month I will weave more. You will do it now, insists Ryota. And before Yasuhiro could stop him, Ryota pushed the girl into the room and slammed the door shut. Yasuhiro looked at the door and remembered his promise to Hiroko never to open it. Knock off her loom, I put down the chopsticks and stared at my rice. A day passed, and then another. The loom's rhyme seemed slower with each passing hour. Ryota paced back and forth. 3 days! How those merchants must laugh at me. Finally, the loom fell quiet. Are you done with the cloth? Ryota asked, and slid the door open. He cried out and fell back onto the floor. 他看到什么？他看到什么？他看到一只白鹤哎。Yasuhiro rushed toward his father, but stopped and stared. Through the open door, he saw a long, thin neck and feathers flecked with blood. And then a great wing slammed the door shut. 哇，她为了织布都流血了，这个女孩好辛苦哦。Ryota ran past Yasuhiro and stumbled outside into the darkness. Even the moon gone, oh my good luck, lost again. When Hiroko finally came out, her face was pale and her eyes were red from crying. Yasu, here is the silk for your father. Once he sells it, he need not bear any burdens for many months. I'm sorry about father, Yasuhiro said, gazing down at the fabric. Hiroko pressed her head against him. The last time I will touch his cheek, cold tears. Yasuhiro thought of what you've seen through the open door and touched Hiroko's neck. Why did you pluck your own feathers for the cloth? You saved my life when I was caught in the trap, said the girl. You were so gentle and kind, I wanted to be with you. Hiroko's feathers, her love for me, threaded through the silk. 所以他爱上她了，对不对？ Hiroko pulled away from him. But I can't stay here no longer. She hurried outside and within 3 steps changed back into a crane and flew away. Everything lost. How could he ever love a crane? 你觉得人跟鹤可以谈恋爱吗？ Yasuhiro ran and ran, calling after her and sobbing. When she was just a dark speck in the dawn sky, he could run no more. 他不见了，是不是？他不追上。He must have fallen asleep, for suddenly Hiroko was bending over him. Yasu, go home. You will freeze here in the snow. I won't go back, said Yasuhiro. Take me with you. Hiroko shook her head. Our life is too different. It is a hard life. You wouldn't like it. I will like it because I will be with you. Then follow me. She began running. And flap your wings hard. But I don't have. But he did. He did have wings. 哇，他长出翅膀，所以爱的力量让他开始也变成一只鹤了。Matching her wing beats, my heart soars. Together they flew low over the hills and along the river to the marshes at the edge of the sea. Her people clacked their beaks in welcome and danced for them. Yasuhiro and Hiroko stayed together all the rest of their long lives and raised many grandchildren, one by one by one. Spring sun, our cheeks' feathers wave wet from the egg. How lucky we all are to be cranes. 哇哦，这是一个白鹤报恩很感人的故事哦，这是日本的传说。The end， 你看它画风好美哦，对不对？好美的日本女孩。The end。